95% of YouTube channels never achieve 10,000 subscribers, and it's probably because most of these channels believe these YouTube myths. As a small YouTube creator, you're hearing all these tips that are supposed to skyrocket your channel. However, there's a big problem. Many small creators take these tips as gospel truths, but here's the twist. A lot of these are myths, and they might just be secretly sabotaging your channel's growth. The first myth on YouTube that a lot of small channels think is that only longer videos will go viral on YouTube. However, that is not the case. The thing you need to focus on more instead of the length of your video is to focus on the best way to get your story across. If you focus on getting better at storytelling or better at educating your viewers, that viewer will want to watch more of your videos, which will lead to longer session times from the viewer. Session times are when a viewer watches multiple videos in a row of your channel and causes them to have a longer session time on YouTube. And YouTube loves when channels create longer session times because the longer your channel can keep someone on YouTube, the more money YouTube can make. So they push those channels that tend to keep people on YouTube longer to more people, which leads to your channel getting more views. Myth number 2 is that many small channels believe they need to have a face in their thumbnails. Now this varies from niche to niche. However, just because the top YouTubers like MrBeast put their face in their thumbnail doesn't mean that you have to. These top creators have built such a huge brand recognition and personality that people recognize them and know they are going to have great content. But for smaller channels that are just trying to get off the ground, sometimes it's better to use things within their niche to have better results. For example, say you have a gaming channel and your video is specifically about a certain character in the game. It might be better to use that character instead of your face. Many small channels just like to add their face to the thumbnail to tick that box to have a face on the thumbnail just because bigger creators tend to put their face on it. However, that isn't always the best decision. So take the time to study your niche and what is working for your competitors' thumbnails and improve from there. Myth number 3 is that tags are important. YouTube tags are pretty much worthless. The only exception would be if you're a brand new channel and you want to help YouTube start finding your initial audience. However, besides that, you should be spending a lot more of your time on the packaging of your videos, which is the title and thumbnail, and working on ways to keep higher viewer retention. At the end of the day, YouTube comes down to 2 things: getting a viewer to click on your video and for them to be so intrigued that they watch until the very end. So stop wasting your time on thinking of the best tags to add to your channel. Most of the top YouTubers don't even add tags to their videos at all anymore. Spend that extra time to focus on the things that are really going to have an impact on your channel. Myth number 4 is that one bad video is going to destroy your channel. Small creators tend to believe that if they post one bad video on their channel, it will destroy the rest of their channel. However, YouTube even said themselves that they base videos off of an individual basis, meaning just because you have one bad video does not mean your next video won't perform well. So stop worrying if your videos aren't good enough and just start posting and learning along the way. Myth number 5 is that you need to use clickbait to get people to click on your videos. Now this one might have some truth to it. However, I'm probably thinking of clickbait in another way than you. I don't mean clickbait as in the most outrageous thumbnail and title just for people to click on it and the video be nothing about what the thumbnail and title say. I'm talking about clickbait in a way that allows the viewer to get so intrigued on the information or thing that they're actually about to see within the video that they have to click on it. This means that you can exaggerate in the thumbnail and title, but you need to fulfill the wants and needs of the viewer by giving them what they expect to see from the thumbnail and title. This will lead viewers to become more satisfied in the video, and them knowing that will lead them to click on more future videos. Myth number 6 is that you deserve to have more subscribers because you post a lot. Many small YouTubers make this mistake. They believe just because they have a lot of videos, they think they deserve a lot of subscribers. Just because you're posting a lot of videos doesn't mean that they are quality videos. It is always better to make one quality video than 10 okay videos. The key is to learn what makes the best quality video, and then once you figure that out, make as many of them as you can. Quality will always be better than quantity. Myth number 7 is the more subscribers you have, the more successful you will be. That, however, is not the case. Subscriber count does not matter. Just because you have a lot of subscribers does not mean your next video will get a lot of views. YouTube is getting so good at knowing what the viewer likes that they are able to provide the viewer with exactly what they are interested in without that viewer even subscribing or even knowing who that content creator is. As long as YouTube knows you make quality videos that satisfy viewers, they will push that content to viewers regardless of what your subscriber count is. Myth number 8 is you need to post exactly at this time. Wrong. Stop focusing so much on what time is the best time for you to post a video. Yes, it might help in the short term where you get a strong initial boost right when you post a video. However, you shouldn't be posting videos that aren't going to get views after the first day anyway. You should be posting evergreen videos that will get views for months and years to come. How often do you come across videos and they're months old? Did it really matter that that video was posted at 4 p.m. on a Friday afternoon? Or did it matter more that the video was a quality video that was packaged well for you to click on it? Focus more on the quality of the video rather than the perfect time time it should be posted. Myth number 9 is you need to post daily or weekly in order to be consistent. Many people believe that in order to stay relevant, you need to post every day or week. However, that is not what people mean when they say to stay consistent. Being consistent isn't a short-term thing that you should be worrying about if you miss one scheduled post. Being consistent means you are doing whatever it takes and always learning, improving, and making better videos over a long period of time. This could mean years on YouTube. Most people who get caught up in the short-term version of being consistent tend to get burnt out and end up giving up because they are putting so much stress on themselves just to meet a schedule. Trust me, a viewer isn't going to care if you take an extra day or week to post a high-quality video rather than a bad quality video just because you had to meet a schedule. Myth number 10 is you need to copy big YouTubers. Many creators believe that if they just copy the ideas of big YouTubers, that they will find the same success. However, what they don't realize is that most of the big creators have such a unique style and personality that it almost is impossible to replicate. Instead of copying exactly what big YouTubers are doing, instead, you should be studying what they are doing and think of ways to incorporate that into your own content with your own unique style. Learn from these big creators, but don't try and just copy and paste exactly what they are doing. Myth number 11 is that you need to monetize ASAP. Although the goal for a lot of people on YouTube is to make money, what small creators need to realize is gaining a loyal group of subscribers first will ultimately lead to more money down the road. Instead of focusing on just earning money at the beginning, try to focus on building a loyal community. By building a loyal audience, it will lead to endless monetary possibilities down the road. But if you try and do things just to monetize at the start, you might not be able to build an audience to begin with. So focus on building a loyal audience first, and you will get those monetary successes down the road. Myth number 12 is you need expensive gear to start posting. Nowadays, you have one of the best cameras you can get on your phone. You don't need a camera that is thousands of dollars in order to get views on YouTube. If you have an iPhone or any other smartphone, and if you don't have an iPhone, don't text me. I don't want your stupid green bubble popping up. Just kidding. But if you do have any of those smartphones, you have the capability to start recording videos. Don't let the type of gear you have stop you from starting to post videos. Instead, start posting and learning on things you can improve, and once money starts rolling in from your channel, start to reinvest that back into your channel. I personally was one of those people, and I regret it not starting sooner just because I believed I didn't have the best setup or best gear like the giant creators. So don't do what I did and focus on the gear. Instead, start posting with what you do have and improve along the way. Myth number 13 is that shorts destroyed my long form videos. Although this seemed like a possibility when YouTube first released shorts because all the giant creators started making separate channels for shorts because the shorts were hurting their average view duration of their channel because their shorts videos were, well, shorter. It now seems like YouTube has got a handle on shorts and they don't have any negative impact on your long form videos. So you should be using YouTube shorts to help grow your long form channel. If a viewer sees a short of yours and they enjoyed the content, they are much more likely to click on your long form video because they know you make quality content from your short. Myth number 14 is that negative comments should be deleted. If you're a small creator, I'm sure you're reading all the comments, and some of those comments might be mean and you think you should delete it. However, this is an opportunity for you to turn that hater into a loyal viewer. Most of the people that post the negative comments are just looking for a reply. What I found is if I see a mean comment, I normally reply with something like, "Oh, I'm sorry you didn't enjoy the video. What do you think I could do to make it better?" This not only satisfies the commenter of getting a reply, but now you gave them the opportunity to return to the video and answer your question, leading to more engagement and more views. Plus, you can always learn why they didn't like it, and maybe even give you an idea of how to improve the next video from the constructive criticism. Myth number 15 is it's too late to start. Many aspiring YouTubers worry that they've missed the chance to start a YouTube channel because they didn't start their channel years ago. They believe that with millions of creators already on the platform, there's no room for newcomers. However, this is a common misconception. With dedication, a focus on providing value, adaptability, and a willingness to learn and grow, you can find your place on the platform. YouTube's constant evolution and diverse audience ensure that there's always an opportunity for creators to thrive regardless of when they start. So don't let that fear of competition hold you back from pursuing your passion and dreams as a YouTuber, and start posting today.